Welcome back, and now it's football action pretty close to home. Indeed, it's the only first-class game played in Britain tonight, thanks in no small measure to the great work by the good people of Grimsby. They got the Grimsby town pitch fit for tonight's Milk Cup quarter-final against Norwich. A small army of them, in fact, worked all day clearing 4 inches of snow so that referee Joe Worrell from Warrington was able to give the game the go-ahead. Let's join our commentator there, Martin Tyler.
Well, the removal of the snow has revealed a pitch that is still soft despite falling temperatures. It's a surface happily accepted by both teams as well as the referee. Grimsby's goalkeeper, Nigel Batch, who's had a stomach strain, was past fit this morning. Only one of these players, Phil Bonnyman, cost a fee in a largely home-produced side. Spearheaded now by two 20-year-old strikers, Gary Lund, who was capped in England's last under-21 international, and Paul Wilkinson, whose sensational last-minute goal at Everton bought Grimsby's passage into this quarter-final. Norwich are without their captain Dave Watson for the first time this season. The Dutchman Dennis van Wijk takes his place in defence. But there is one bonus for Ken Brown, the return of Asa Hartford. Hartford took part in a League Cup final for West Bromwich Albion 15 years ago and was a winner in this competition with Manchester City back in 1976. So Joe Worrell gets the game underway, a place in the semi-final of the Milk Cup at stake. And football at this eastern outpost, where the North Sea is just beyond the stand on the far side. And here's Tony Ford, taking on Greg Downs. Most of the players wearing a longish stud to start with at least, but suspicious, of course, that the ground will freeze as the night wears on. Steve Foley right in there, and Wilkinson trying to take it on the chest. Grimsby starting the match with the radio commentary of their win at Everton ringing in their ears. It was played in the dressing room just before the kick-off by the manager David Booth to recreate the mood, he said. We shall see if Grimsby can manage that against a Norwich side that now have a reputation as a very solid outfit in the First Division. Downs. John Dean staying in a fairly forward role despite the temptation to switch such a versatile player back to the centre of the defence in the absence of Dave Watson. And here's Lund. It came behind Wilkinson. And Grimsby's passing rather letting them down. But Ford has three waiting for the cross. Finally the header from Wilkinson. Couldn't find the target. But he is a very promising young forward indeed. The guest box in the stand on the far side full of representatives from First Division clubs, and the feeling here is that Paul Wilkinson is the player they're looking at. Well, the players, I'm sure, appreciating the switch to the white ball. Certainly has improved spotting it, and here is Emson. Wilkinson in the middle, and it came somehow as far as Ford, charged down by Bruce. Positive attack so far from Grimsby. Mendham. Here's Donowa. Downs will go forward as his ally whenever possible. But the cross too long for Dean. To guide it on, but not quite getting the angle to reach any supporting player. Dean. And Agnew, well, what a costly mistake that might have been. Nigel Batch is furious. was only the goalkeeper's ability to change direction so quickly that prevented one of the strangest own goals you're ever likely to see. There was no direct pressure at all, but Paul Agnew, playing it without really looking, couldn't find his own goalkeeper until Batch turned and scampered back. Hartford, who settled quicker than most. Downs. Now Dean. Donowa making a run. Dean looking in the opposite direction for Mendham. Now Haylock. Mendham. Kevin Moore in great determination. And Empson, a chance now to show his pace. I reckon he's the fastest player on the books at Grimsby Town. But the final ball not reaching Wilkinson. Bonnyman, and now Foley. Well, he took the shot, Steve Foley, as Hartford closed him down. Shannon. Here's Barham. Three waiting for the cross. And Dean, and the goalkeeper couldn't keep it out. Norwich City are in front. And a fair reflection on the play. Mark Barham showing how well he's readjusting to life back after his injury, finding the head of John Dean. Batch couldn't keep it out. Well-timed challenge by Chris Seagraves. Foley trying to spread the play to Empson. The story of the first half, really. The better passing has come from Norwich City. Moore. Downs. Dean is offside. There's Joe Worrell. Has a check on the watch. You will see that he's moved into time added on for stoppages. Shannon. But the whistle is for half-time. A good first half it's been for Norwich City, leading with the goal after 27 minutes from John Dean. His 15th of the season, set up for him by Mark Barham. Grimsby Town on their own pitch, so lovingly swept of snow by their supporters, haven't as yet given those supporters a great deal to cheer about. Half-time at Blundell Park, Grimsby Town 0, Norwich City 1.